Hello, my name's David. I have three investment properties and I'm looking to expand, but already my files on my document are not super organized and easy to get through. So I was wondering if you have like a system for organizing everything on your computer for your taxes and insurance and current leases and in a way that makes it easy for you to find it and other people, spouses, to navigate and find things even from year to year and where to put things. And yeah, some kind of good system would be greatly appreciated to help with growth. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, and we will have a link in the show description for you, David, for downloadable spreadsheets that Natali has put together that we've shared with thousands of people. So we will have links for some of those resources in our right here in the description on the channel. Also, if you go to our website at morrisinvest.com, we've got a great resources page as well for you to check out. So, but just at a high level, whatever folder company that you work with, my wife loves Dropbox. I can't stand Dropbox anymore. They used to be great, and I think they've really gone downhill by adding all of these additional features and things that got away from its original creation, which Dropbox was just a folder in the cloud. That was the whole point of Dropbox, right? When Steve Jobs at Apple tried to buy them, he explained to them, you're not a company, you're a feature. So we'd like to buy you. And then they created their own version, which was iCloud. But so now they've been trying to become this weird, I don't know, they're just it's like a mess now. Anyway, my wife loves Dropbox. She still uses it. I still use it for certain things, for videos and things like that. But most of the time, she uses that as a file structure. So the way that she does it is she constructs it by year, and then she will set up a folder for the year. And then within that year, and in the LLC that owns those properties, she will put the LLC name, and then she will have it broken down inside. So she might have the LLC name. Let's just call it David's LLC. Inside of that LLC, maybe you own one rental property. Okay, then inside of that folder, the name of that rental property will have the current lease agreements. You will have the tax information, any maintenance requests, any things like that that come in will go into those folders. And so she has them all structured that way per year, so that it's very easy to be able to send off to your tax advisor, to your tax accountant. What I will say is we use a bookkeeper, and bookkeepers are very inexpensive. And they can just save you a ton of time, attention, and pain, like just hire a good bookkeeper. And so that bookkeeper then will keep track through QuickBooks. That's what she uses. All of those, all of the financials and related information regarding each property. So that bookkeeper is keeping your books, keeping everything organized so that everything come tax time is already kind of done. So you don't have to be filing off all of these things to different people. So that would be my recommendation, is to look into getting a bookkeeper. You can find bookkeepers relatively inexpensively who are just going to be making sure that your financials are in order, and usually with QuickBooks or a software like that. You could use Google Drive, you could use Dropbox, you could use iCloud. I know iCloud has gotten really strong, really good now. Their file and syncing has, in many ways, is better than Dropbox. I have a couple of friends in the tech world, like my friend David Sparks over at the Mac Power Users. He did extensive testing comparing iCloud to Dropbox, and found that iCloud is now, far superior in his estimations to Dropbox. So, you could use Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud. There's other ones I think that are out there, but those are the main ones. And then just set up your folder structure in such a way that you can figure it out by year, by LLC, and by property name, and keeping it structured like that. I do the same with like family photos for birthdays and things like that, breaking it down by year. And then within those years, the folder structure set up so that you've got, your daughter's birthday, your son's, for each year, and you can break it down that way. So that's just how we do it. If Natali were here, she could give a much deeper, explanation, but that's basically her folder structure. And I think another really important piece of this is to offload these documents offline as well and have a backup. One thing I would suggest is buying one of these Samsung T7 drives. They're really cheap little SSDs now that you can buy, little SSD drives. We have like a 1 or 2 terabyte one. They're literally like the size of like a matchbook. They're so small that you can get on Amazon, and they hold 1, 2, 3 terabytes, and they work with a USB-C plug. You can plug it right into your computer. And then I would set a monthly reminder to yourself to back up these documents also on a backup hard drive out of the cloud. God forbid something happens to the cloud and you lose all of that. So just back it up to a hard drive. It could be once a month. It could be once a quarter. Put it into a fire safe safe that you get. Buy one of those cheap safes that you can keep in your office that are fireproof, and put that drive in there. And every quarter, just set a reminder on your iPhone or on your calendar to go back and do a backup of your data and put it on your backup hard drive so that your spouse has access to it. And make sure your spouse or your partner knows how to get access to those drives and give them a password or whatever, encrypt it so that in case something happens to you, they have access to all of this data as well in case they have to deal with that. So very, very important to take care of that. Thank you for that question. If you have any questions related to financing, real estate, taxes, motivation, financial freedom, it all doesn't matter. You can go to our website at morrisinvest.com. Click on the little microphone icon and leave us a voicemail message. And of course, while you're there, we have tons of great resources on our website. You can book a call with our team for free if you're ready to actually buy a full service rental piece of real estate. That's what our team does. Build brand new construction from the ground up, working with our property management teams, placing a great tenant in the property and cash flowing as part of your rental portfolio. So that's what we do, but we have tons of great blog resources and all sorts of other things on our website. So MORRIS invest.com is the place to go. And we will see you next time, everyone. Take care.